Dang, I wish my.
It's J.Mac and Bklyn Phatz. 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 Get into the focus with J.Mac and Bklyn Phatz. She can get it, he can get it. That's where it's at. Tune into our podcast to get some laugh and get the facts. I'm Bklyn Phatz with my partner J.Mac. Get into the focus.
What's up? What's up, y'all? It's Tuesday, 7 p.m. What's up? What y'all doing?
We looking forward to get into the focus today.
Yes, welcome to Get Into the Focus podcast with J.Mac and Bklyn Phatz. How you doing, Phatz?
I'm hanging in there. You know, it has been a struggle, since I found out with this type 2 diabetes.
No.
I gotta drop them pounds and get fit. It's a change of life.
Yeah, I think we all on that health struggle right now, with everything going on. I think everybody's trying to find ways to get healthier, get fit, stay, as active and as in good standing with our medical stuff as possible. But it's tough. Some things are outside of our control. You got things that run in people's families and everything else.
Well, basically from doing the research on it, it's basically chemicals, It's the stuff that we put into our bodies is not healthy for us.
No doubt,
And then, we deal with stress and we deal with other situations that can lead on to diabetes too. It's just not only a sickness that you get from food and stuff like that, it's stress and the typical things that goes on in the world that we have to deal with, even though we don't want to deal with it, but that's what it basically be. And that's what it leads to, a sickness from that. And they say stress do lead to some sickness.
And it is stress. Yeah.
It's sometimes, and then when you reach a certain age range, you still want to be fit too. And sometimes situation comes about, so you have no other option but to take care of that and but to try to maintain your health and maintain your lifestyle.
Yes, exactly. What's up, Caleb? Thank you. Yeah, a lot of it is, hey, Michael Murray, what's up? It is in the food. Michael Murray says it's in the food.
Yeah, it's chemical.
It is. It's a lot of chemicals, a lot of stuff. Food is not like it used to be. We were just having this conversation earlier. We were talking about how, they don't have a lot of they used to do a lot of the farmers markets. Did y'all do farmers market?
Natural growth. Natural. But see, the thing is with it now is we being more used as guinea pigs. So that's why, back then, our ancestors, our great-great-grandmothers, great-grandfathers, and, was good. They didn't suffer with high blood pressure or diabetes and stuff like that.
Yeah. What's up, Shauna Don?
Shauna Don in the building. Big up to Shauna Don. So
and I think even when they did, I'm just the same old stuff, man. Just trying to make it in this here world. I was just about to say, like, what you say is true. Back in the day, I think it was like a different struggle with this type of thing, with food and everything. Now, right now, like science, I was reading this article on the Post, and it was talking about how there's not enough food on the earth for the amount of people on the earth right now. There's not enough food. So what we eating?
So what you're telling me, the food that we are eating is basically clone food.
Man, listen, do you want to get into it? Because yes, basically that's what it is. Like, what is it? GMOs. Hey, call us up if y'all want to talk. 929-441-2417. Yeah, you got a lot of stuff, a lot of things being made in chemically altered in labs. I saw a video of somebody making a head of lettuce. He made a head of lettuce in a petri dish.
I ain't fooling with you.
Like,
but
it's
like, dang, the mystery question is about where do we have so much chicken at? That's the mystery.
They said it's a chicken shortage though. You can't buy wings in bulk no more. You can't buy wings like a lot of wings.
Yeah,
Mike Murray
pesticide.
said you're eating poison, pesticides, anything of mass destruction of the product.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah.
I
Where
mean,
my
it's
dairy folks
crazy.
at? Who still drink milk?
I drink milk, but I'm lactate tolerant. I can't. It won't stay
Oh,
in me long.
you lactose intolerant?
Yes, ma'am. I
Oh
love
yeah.
ice cream. Only thing I
Do you get the
really don't.
lactate free?
Man, all that stuff do the same.
For
It
real?
go
What
down.
make a
It,
difference?
it it goes in easy, but it comes out hard. Oh yeah, I have tried almond milk. It's good. It's good, but still,
Where?
what kind of milk you drink? Soy.
Well, no, now I'm on the oat milk. So my son can't
How is
drink.
it?
My son is lactose intolerant. The oat milk is pretty good. So I was on the almond milk, and then I tasted oat milk, and the consistency to me is more like real milk, like regular milk. But when I bake, and so like I like to bake, we bake cookies and stuff and cakes, and we use the real milk, the regular milk for
Well,
that.
I can't
So.
even. I don't even do cookie. You know what? Since they told me that, and I went to the doctor, and they told me that I'm scared to eat cookies, cakes, candy, any of that. But
Mike
then
Murray, I'm not
again,
fooling with you today. I'm not fooling
then
with you today. He said he on breast milk.
oh
One of our listeners, he said he's on breast milk. He
yeah.
is funny.
But I can't eat. I'm scared to eat any of that. But then again, hello, Olivia Chapman. Big up to you too.
What's
I
up?
I can't even. Man, I'm so scared to eat. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going crazy. Big ups to the Queens podcast of NYC. We got
What's
love for
up,
you.
Queens?
I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of skeptical about putting any sugar in my body.
Yeah.
But they said, you still gonna need that sugar. You still gonna need that salt. It just I gotta be moderate.
Yeah, that processed sugar will do it. What they call it, granulated. The white sugar, man.
Yeah.
They said that's not good. No bueno. They said anything white, because they said it's bleach, like flour, white rice, bread. They say all that stuff is bleach. That we shouldn't be probably consuming too much of that.
Yeah, I'm trying to lay back up off of it. I'm really trying to lay back up off of it.
Mike Murray said, "Don't be scared. Just read before you eat."
Olivia said breast milk.
Olivia's, it's funny you bring up breast milk, Olivia. Y'all
Brown
talking
sugar.
about the breast milk. Oh, you a nutritionist, Olivia? One of our callers messaging in saying she or saying, are you saying get a nutritionist or you a nutritionist?
Yeah,
call us up 929-441.
Some of that stuff they say that don't even help people. They say that's something you just gotta lift up off there. Eat them small portions. You can't be eating 2 and 3 portions. And I get up and I walk every morning too. I start that feel good. I mean, you know what? And it look like I'm losing it. So hopefully by the time I go back in 3 months, I've probably been and lost 30 pounds.
Staying active will do it. They said, I think they said 30 minutes a day, like walking or just staying active.
30 minutes, 4 days a week, sometimes 5.
Yeah, they saying that every day. That's what it'll do it. That's what it'll help the situation. Shout out to J.Mac too. In his show, he talks about a lot of health and fitness.
Nope.
Oh, Olivia was saying get a nutritionist. Yeah. It doesn't hurt to do a consultation with a nutritionist. They say your condition is reversible. It is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about diabetes. Olivia said I don't know about diabetes.
But I thought she was saying she know about diabetes. But diabetes, it is reversible. Like I've seen people switch up their diet, live a different lifestyle, and then it's gone in like a month. No, I've seen that happen in real life.
Okay.
But call us up 929-441-2417.
My condolences go out to you.
Thank you.
Sorry for your loss, baby.
Yeah. It's all good. Right. We just moving forward. We're moving forward. It's a crazy world, man. Everybody is getting sick. Everybody is, stuff is happening and people still doing the violence and stuff. It's crazy.
Well, people is lost. I mean, they really are lost.
Yeah, people losing their mind.
It's getting to a point where they mentally lost. They not physical, they mentally lost. So they just on panic mode.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody is on panic mode. The least little thing is just like you pressing the button, people snapping, wigging out, and doing all of that.
Yeah. It's crazy, but as far as that, with you every day, you got to make sure that you eating right. And somebody said, one of the listeners said, a smoothie in the morning. That really does help. And I just got my new little blender.
Uh-oh.
Um,
What kind of blender you
and
got?
I feel hype. It's like a little portable blender.
Okay.
They not sponsoring me, so I ain't gonna say the name. But it's like a little portable blender, and it's cool. Like I take it everywhere. Yep. So I just encourage you, Fats, because you can get through. We gonna get. Matter of fact, we gonna do this. We all gonna do this together, listeners.
Yeah.
Everybody, we gonna be in this together with you, Fats. Like, because when
Thank
we go,
you. Thank you.
one of us go through something, we all going through it. You know what I'm
That's all
saying?
where
We
the
gonna do
love
this.
at. That's family love there.
We
That's
gonna do a
family love.
challenge, y'all. We gonna do a challenge, y'all. First of all, we gonna drink water every day. How
Oh,
much
I love
water?
some water. Ooh.
How much water, Fats? Let us know. What's the challenge?
Man, 2 gallons. 2 gallons. 2 gallons a
That's
day.
a lot. But okay.
But you
He
know
said
what?
2 gallons, y'all.
Do you sweat? See, that's the question. If a lot of people sweat, they'll get rid of the water. You gotta sweat.
Yeah.
A weight challenge. He said, Don say weight challenge. Weight challenge. I mean,
I think everybody can stand to like lose a few pounds, but it's really at the end of the day, it's about health. You know, I got friends that's mad small that have diabetes.
Oh, it don't discriminate. Now I'm not gonna sit there and tell you it discriminates.
So we gotta stay
discriminate.
healthy out
But
here.
see, the thing is too, it don't discriminate. But see, it's to what we eat. I mean, it's really what we eat, and a lot of the stuff that is chemicalized. They know they shouldn't be putting it in our food. I'm serious. They know they shouldn't be putting it in our food.
No doubt.
But we get to a point, okay, we got to have a crave for this. Okay, okay. Or if we get depressed, all right, you know what? I'm going to eat me a whole pack of cookies. Or,
I know.
And two,
not just one.
These couple years has been, the couple years has been really depressing because we had a pandemic that which we can't go nowhere or feel safe. As we walk out our door, it's like we in panic mode. We can't go outside and be comfortable like we used to. Like we was used to no mask or nothing. And inhaling good air and fresh air. Right now, you still got to be skeptical about the air you inhale. Because you don't know what may come from that. And then, people are not getting their shots and stuff. And they're against the shots and all of that. So that plays a big part in it too.
Yeah, my thing is this though. Not only people, I understand like a lack of trust with the whole vaccination thing. But my thing is this: if you're not gonna get vaccinated, at least wear a mask. Like it's people out here talking against the vaccination, and they still not wearing no mask or nothing. Like, what are you doing? Like, so you just out here, you know?
I guess they want everybody else to catch whatever they got.
It's weird, man. Y'all being weird. All y'all that don't wear a mask and claim that y'all against the vaccination and don't wear a mask, y'all weird. I'm sorry.
No, that's cool.
But that's what I was about to ask too. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Phatz. But I need to get to these comments because I want to know where Michael Murray, where Mike buying milk from. Where he getting breast milk from?
He probably gonna find he probably gonna find him a couple women.
I'm weak. He got to source the breast milk somewhere, man. He keeps saying breast milk. It is healthy though. They say that's the best route to go. When you shout out to all my mothers out there, my new moms.
But then again, see, by you presenting breast milk, then these filthy mind men gonna be like, oh, I need to find me a woman who pregnant so I can get her for her breast milk.
I'm weak. Y'all, I can't with y'all today.
Why not?
Y'all doing too much.
Olivia said, "Stop the breast milk."
Stop the breast. And then Shauna Don said you can get that on Amazon. You can't get no breast milk on Amazon. Well, hey, you know what? I'm not even gonna say that because they sell everything on Amazon right now.
Don't even do that.
They sell everything on Amazon
do that
right
now.
Don't so you I don't know. That. It might. I don't. They know.
Don't you know? You trying that gonna get you in trouble?
I don't know. But yeah, so y'all, we thank you for suggestions. We're gonna do our challenge. We're gonna start with the water, and we're gonna build up our challenge. We're gonna all of us. I challenge all of our listeners right now. Let's be healthier. Let's drink more water. Let's eat our greens, our vegetables. Try to do organic, if you can. But if not, just try to limit your processed, your fried. So we all we got somewhere to get to. You know what I mean? Like, let's do it. Call us up too, y'all. Oh, and follow us on Instagram at Getting to the Focus.
And call us up.
Tonight, y'all, we got a special treat because listen, y'all don't know this about Phatz, but Phatz, he the GOAT right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He know a little something. He can school us a little bit, and because tonight we talking about hip hop. Because I want to know. I want to know
what you want to know.
This is what I want to know. Is hip hop dead? Like, what's the state of entertainment right now?
Yes or no? Well, you got these one hit wonders. Well, to me, they known as popcorn rappers. One hit. That only thing they talk about sex, money, and drugs. Do you think it would last, or do you think it will come to a short-term ending?
Well,
J.Mac?
Ain't that what NWA used to talk about?
Niggas with an attitude.
That's what they used to talk about. I mean, if we want to base it on something, is that what we basing it on? The subject matter? Because I know, a lot of old rappers used to talk about that stuff. They might have had a little more finesse when they did it. So,
how you feel about? Okay, let's get straight to the point. How do you feel about hip hop?
All right. Call us up, by the way. Y'all call in if y'all want to talk about this with us. 929-441-2417. We talking about, is hip hop dead? Now, let me say this. Okay. I just saw the greatest versus battle I ever seen the other night with the Locks and Dipset.
Well, listen,
but I'm a fan though.
You already know.
Me and my cousins used to. I used to pretend to be Chic Luch, and my cousin used to be. We used to do the freestyles. You know how they used to have the mixtapes.
Yeah.
Man, I went back to a place. But that being said, right after that, a couple days later, I saw a video of a young lady.
Okay.
I don't even want. Can I say her name, Shauna Dunn? Okay, well, I seen a video of old girl with the braids. What's her name?
Oh, Young M.A.
Nah, M.A. is I like M.A.
M.A. is nasty.
Dope. She dope.
M.A. is nasty.
Shout out to M.A. y'all. Keep her in prayer. She in rehab right now, y'all.
Ooh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
But go ahead. Who's the young lady?
Okay, now, all right. So I seen this video. What's her name? What's the girl name? Coily Ray.
Corey.
Like
I know who you're talking about.
All right, she got the braid. She cute as can be now. Very beautiful young lady.
Okay.
I just don't see the talent though. I don't really see it. I mean, anybody who have anything else to say, please feel free to call us.
But you gotta understand.
I don't see the talent.
It sometimes skills and look don't go. Cause Big proved it to the world. You didn't have to be pretty. Big, black, ugly as ever.
Yeah.
I stay hot down to the side. Come on. You would look at him and say, this big boogaboo looking ass, ugly ass nigga. What made you think him had skills? I'm just saying. When you seen him or you seen a picture of him, what did you think? You being an attractive young lady that you are. Yeah.
I'm be honest. When I first seen Biggie Smalls as an adult, he was long gone. He was, I just saw dollar signs. I mean,
okay, so keep it 100.
I seen dollar signs, so I can't really, I don't think he was an ugly dude though. He a big dude. I don't think he was ugly though.
Mm-hmm.
But not even that. My thing is this. So somebody, one of our listeners. No, Shauna Don said I don't even know who that is. He's talking about Coily Ray. So I'm gonna bring up somebody else. Let me see. What y'all think about Cardi?
Cardi B.
Think Cardi got raw talent?
She got the look. She got the look. She got skills, but she's not really lyrically talented.
Phatz.
When I say lyrically talented, I mean lyrically talented. If
you don't believe that Cardi is lyrically skilled, you don't think she got skills on the mic.
If you was to put her on a test, I think she would probably pass it slim.
Who you would put her up against freestyling? That'll mess her up.
Now or back then? We're talking about the calibers of style.
Either or.
Lauryn Hill.
Ooh.
Missy Elliott.
Ooh.
You got Lady of Rage.
Ooh.
You got what is this? The chick out of Newark, New Jersey. That was Lady of Luck. You got a lot of talented women that will really rip her apart. Rod Digger, big up to Rod Digger in New York City, Brooklyn. Rod Digger, yeah. You got people like that got raw talent.
Where Rod? Who know where Rod? Call us up and let us know.
Rod Digger was underrated, but she was nice.
Definitely, yeah, she was
nice. So I mean, Cardi B, you would put Cardi B in the class with Lil' Kim, even though Lil' Kim, you know, she got talent. She had talent, but compared to Foxy Brown, Lil' Kim couldn't do nothing with her.
I'm gonna go to the comments and then I'm gonna give my little 2 cents. I'm gonna see what's going on over here. Shauna Dawn said he loved Cardi. Shout out Cardi. Olivia said don't judge. Mike Murray said big shout out to the old school, to the old school real hip hop dudes, Cool Mo D and Curtis Blow.
I'm gonna take it even better. Who I would say old school now. You know, old school that was talented and creative. You got artists like Spoonie G. I know you ain't never heard of this probably before your time.
Yeah,
you got people like the Treacherous
Three.
These are people who of old school heritage that really had skills. I mean, that could pick up a mic and rock a party. See, you can't only be a rapper. No, you got MCs. Let me break it down to you. You got MCs and you got rappers. See,
Mike Murray said you're bugging. You're drunk.
No, microphone controller, and you got rappers.
Yeah.
See, you got storytellers, and you got people who just basically entertain the crowd.
Word. That's a good point. See?
And see, you got to be able, like, when you being a rapper or MC, I would chose to be a rapper because I can tell a story and convince people to believe it.
Yeah.
And you got MCs just want the people to rock from backwards and forth. See, what would you like? You listening to a rap?
Well, I like to be entertained like the next person. You know, I never really was a huge rap fan, but
what kind of
I like all sorts of music. You know, I like all sorts of. I come from a musical family, so I love all sorts of music. And I feel like I was exposed to a lot of different music. But I would say I don't have no beef against new artists right now. I don't know a lot of them, like with the, you know, that's doing some of this stuff. But I will say this.
Big up the public.
Entertainment, when we talking about the state of entertainment and what entertainment is sometimes I'll look at stuff and I'm just like, dead face, like,
are you serious?
What is this? You know, like, and I don't feel like I'm a harsh critic. I don't feel like I'm very judgmental or none of that. But when I want to be entertained, I want to be entertained, and it's just like some people you can't really. I'm like, let me go over to the comments. I'm sorry, y'all.
Go ahead.
Olivia said new school. Shauna Dawn said Cool Herc stated this. Let me see. I think y'all talking to each other right now. Y'all talk to us.
And
why you stopped at Spoonie G? You should have stopped with Busy B And then Shauna Dawn said Public Enemy. And who remember Professor X in the X Clan?
You talking about militant rap. Rap basically deal with people who go through situations for the black community.
Yeah.
Who stand up strong. Like Public Enemy, one of my favorite groups. Even though I thought Flavor Flav was a real moron because he wore a clock. But see, when I got to understand and listen to the music, I understood why he wore the clock. Do you understand?
Why he wore the clock?
He wore the clock based on time and how fast time goes by and the things you miss out with time. Everything is basically built on time. How long you gonna revolve around time, or time revolves around you?
Brooklyn, somebody calling you out. They say you know a little bit, but you ain't grew up in the era when we went to the garage. What you guys say about that? That's what
the garages are underground. The garages back in the days where they used to break dance and slam dance at the garage.
Word.
That's during the Onyx era.
Oh, okay.
Slam dancing.
I don't know nothing about that. Olivia said hip hop is transitioning too. It is. I agree. It is transitioning. But what is it transitioning to? Is it the real definition of hip hop? Who defines hip hop? All these questions I have.
We are the black people. Well, the black community is really who defines hip hop. It was another way to
what's
get
mumble
out the
rap?
hood. Mumble rap is like groups like the Amigos,
They're mumbling.
Future. Yeah, it's not really mumbling. It just like you humming.
Oh, they not saying words. They
saying words, but it's words that basically like jumble up, like tongue twisters and stuff like that. Like music like Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh, and I'm gonna miss everybody.
Okay, yeah, that's considered a form of mumbling rap.
Got you. So Migos, like I fool with Migos.
Migos is the new Locks.
What?
It's the modern day Locks.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what the people saying?
Yes. Mike Murray said it makes no sense to me.
He said you wrong about the clock. Tell us, school us. Call us up, Mike.
Yeah, call us up.
929-441-2417. He said you wrong about the clock. But while he's doing that, I'm trying to understand who said that the Migos was the new Locks.
Oh, it is. Right now, the Migos is hot. They've been hot for a while.
Interesting. Yeah, they pretty. My son loved the Migos. I mean, I think the kids. And one of our listeners, she had made a good point. She said, Olivia said, they trying to fit the times, and I think they are kind of, we in this like technology era. They trying to evolve, I guess, and
change the game because
Yeah, but I think it's more so also just accepting what the new reality is, I guess, and that's that people just got bad taste now.
Oh, you wrong for that. But I'm gonna tell you, a young man that basically people was really sleeping on. Young Baby, Little Baby.
Oh, Little Baby, yeah. It's a lot. Shauna Dawn said that. He said you got a lot of dope new artists. There is a lot of dope new artists out there, y'all. We not slandering. We just, the question, like I said, the question came up because after watching the Locks and after watching the Dipset battle, with the verses, that was entertaining, man. Like both sides did a shout out to the Locks and shout out to Dipset. They're on tour right now too.
Yeah.
But anyway, they did such a great job. And then I went online and I seen somebody post something and say, she's killing it. And the young lady wasn't doing nothing. She was literally like, she did like a little whine. And I was like, okay. I thought she was a rapper though, but come to find out she a rapper. And I'm like, well, let me see her stuff. So I look and I'm
out to my Coney Island D Chambers.
At D Chambers. And I'm going through and I'm like, I don't see the talent. it bothered me, and I thought, like, you know, is this where we at? Because like a lot of people, you know, and that's, I guess a lot of people, everybody got their own taste. Everybody like what they
Well, if
like.
you're a musician, you can tell who have talent and who don't.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. You know, I'm not a musician, so to speak.
But do you do poetry? Do you do poetry?
So this is what I do. Like I do a lot of poetry. I write.
Spoken word.
You know, yeah, spoken word. You know,
Spoken
shout
word.
out to my illustrious university. Oh, we got
How
a
you
caller.
doing, caller? You on live with Getting to the Focus with J.Mac and Bklyn.
Welcome.
What's good, boy? What's good? What's going on?
Nothing much. Same old, different day, new shit.
Ooh, such language. This is a family channel.
Yeah.
Yes.
But anyway, my dude, you know what's going on with that clock around Flavor Flav neck, bro?
Wait, who are we talking to? Is this Mike?
Yeah, that's Big
Oh,
Mike.
hey, Mike. I'm sorry. I couldn't hear.
That clock symbolizes what the message he had for the black people as for saying, you know what time it is. Public Enemy, X-Clan are black militant groups, but they're also rappers. And they also had a message for the black people that was listening.
Word. Yeah, that makes sense.
That clock symbolizes
time.
You know what time it is as for us.
Time. That's what I mean.
Oh, right. Fight the power. Yeah.
But it's still,
you know,
it's still
don't believe the hype, you know.
Don't believe the hype. Mm-hmm.
Same thing. You have a message in all of the militant groups. You will find a message in all the militant groups if you listen closely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like they said, John Wayne, he never liked John Wayne. He was a hero to most, but he never let you know that he was a racist. And him and John Wayne.
You had Elvis was a racist.
Yeah.
It wasn't the point of his song, Don't Step on My Blue Suede Shoes. He never wanted a black man to step on his blue suede shoes. You can shine his shoes, yes, but you couldn't step on his shoes.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a reality for a lot of you know, a lot of the entertainment business does not differ. The sports world does not differ when it comes to stuff like that. And that's unfortunate. And we appreciate you, Mike, for the knowledge, man.
Definitely that. I mean, Brooklyn Phatz, he know what he's talking about.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he's a little off track there. He's a little passionate about the hip-hop. Don't get me wrong. He's passionate about it. He knows what he's talking about. But
yeah.
I mean,
you got it going on there. He's all right, though.
All right. Thanks for calling up.
Thank you, Mike.
Appreciate you supporting us.
Appreciate you listening.
You too. J.Mac, you know it's about that time. That time we all live for. To pay those bills and get this break going.
Break time, y'all. We'll be right back. Stick with us. Olivia, I got you. I see you in the comment section too. Let's take a break.
Looking to podcast shows and do not know where to start? The Evening Rush Network can help you with that. Call us at 929-441-2417 or email us at theeveningrushnetwork@gmail.com for dates and prices. We got you for all your podcast needs. The Evening Rush Network. Tune in, subscribe, and share.
Hello. What's up? We're back. Getting to the Focus with J.Mac and Bklyn Phatz.
Yes. What's up, y'all? We talking about hip hop. Is hip hop dead, y'all? We talking about the state of entertainment, all of that good stuff. But make sure you follow us on Instagram, y'all. And make sure you follow us at Getting to the Focus. And also join us on YouTube where you can subscribe, like, and hit that bell so you can get the updates on our new shows, which are every Tuesday at 7 p.m. We also sponsored by Sands by Butter and Gear Up on J.Mac Lane, where you can get all your fresh fly gear, customized, all that. So We are talking about hip hop. Call us up. We at 929-441-2417. It's Hip Hop Day, y'all. What's the state of
Let us
entertainment?
know. Olivia say sometimes.
Going on what you said. Olivia said bad taste, but people said that about the Temptation. Oh, she's talking about, because I mentioned earlier that people taste buds have altered, with the generations. Not only with the generations, with the times, our tastes have altered, and I take that back. I shouldn't have said bad taste. It's different. It's a different taste, right? It's a different
it is.
It's a different desire that you have nowadays. She said people said that about the Temptations and other groups like Salt and Pepper would push it. And I remember reading that somewhere that they didn't like Salt and Pepper at first.
They thought they did too much gyrating.
They thought they did too much.
They didn't basically feel that it was a message coming across. They just thought they was some nice looking women shaking their butt from side to side and not really talking about anything.
I like Salt and Pepper.
Yeah, I do too. I take nothing from them.
Lyrically speak. So let me just back it up real quick. I'm gonna say this. Coming from I write. I have published work. So back in school, I was in speech and debate. I actually was the president of my speech and debate team. What's up, HU? Shout out. Class up, something that y'all don't need to know. But I took, we did our thing. I did prose, I did dramatic and terp. I pieced things together, all sorts of things. But I say that to say, lyrically, I think I try to look for messages because of that reason, because of me being from that background. I look for messages in work, and sometimes I just don't see the messages too much in the work anymore, and it is kind of bothersome in that sense. Olivia says, I am a definite poet. Shout out to my poets out there, my writers, my poets. Time for action. She's going to call it action. What's up?
Okay. And then Sean Dunn mentioned Kid and Play. What did you think of Kid and Play?
I think so. I didn't grow up necessarily with Kid and Play, but I love House Party.
That's what
toe to toe. Kid and Play is on the roll again. It's only right that we keep the club bumping.
What about TLC?
Man, TLC is the best group that ever existed. What do you mean?
But see, you got to think about it. TLC was a cross between hip hop and R&B.
Yeah,
I mean, and they had good messages.
When I think about hip hop, I think about TLC. I think about Salt and Pepper, TLC.
They had good messages. Hip hop actually is a form of poetry, but it's how you deliver your message. Because look at the poet. What is it? The Last Poets. You got people like Last Poets. You got people like Mom Mabley. She used to tell tongue twisters and fairy tales. So hip hop goes back further than we know. People think hip hop started with Curtis Blow, and it started with Run DMC and the Sugar Hill Gang. Hip hop goes back to 1976. The first hip hop record was by the Fatback Band, which was King Tim III. And that's how hip hop started. And then people was putting they was actually telling nursery rhymes and turning them into raps. Nursery stories that we grew up off of. That's what actually came into rap. And that's how rap came about. And see, people just started rapping, oh, it's Curtis Blow, it's Run DMC. It go back further than that. What we was using, and this was actually a form of education. How when you went to kindergarten or when you was in kindergarten or first starting school, this is how they taught you how to learn how to read and how to learn how to pronounce things. You agree with me, J.Mac? What you think?
I can't say because I wasn't alive during that time.
Hold up.
But I will say this though.
You didn't go to kindergarten?
What you say?
You didn't go to kindergarten?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about what you talking about, the times where they didn't use rap in my school to teach us nothing.
Well,
they didn't do that.
Remember, old Mother Hubbard sat in a tubby eating her cherry pie.
Oh, I do. We did do nursery rhymes.
Yes, that's where the rhyming came from.
Okay.
That's how rapping was created.
Oh,
and just people took it and start flipping it around and add music to
it. That makes sense. That actually makes sense.
And even Run DMC was famous for Peter Piper picked pepper and one run round. Humpty Dumpty sell down. It's his hard time. These are nursery rhymes.
Humpty Dumpty, he sat on the wall.
Yeah.
Humpty Dumpty, he had a fall.
Yeah. And then you finesse it out a little bit to make the people want to bop to it or stomp or clap their hands or pop their fingers. You put a rhythm to it. Basically, hip hop is basically a rhythm with words to it. Yeah. It could make people bop. It could make people just think about it.
Yeah.
And just put or like I said,
comments like for instance, going crazy.
Yeah, like I said, for instance, oh damn.
No, I was looking over here. They talking about all the people. They saying Slick we got Rick, TLC, Kwame, Kid and Play, Jay-Z, and Jay-Z or Nas.
Yeah.
Jay-Z or Nas, Phatz, pick.
What you think? Oh, right now. Skillful?
Jay-Z or Nas?
Of course, Nas all day, every day. Strictly a writer in poetry. See, you got to think about it. The words, what you say, that will get you across, and that's how your message is delivered. It's just like, for instance,
Bklyn, Phatz. Did you just say Nasir Jones?
Of course,
Jay-Z, Sean.
Of course, we can take it back to Live at the Barbecue. Hits like that, Halftime. Songs like that.
You guys Jay-Z, heard him.
Sean Don say Jay-Z is the greatest. Man, listen,
I'm not getting into it with y'all about this Jay-Z Nas thing because for one,
you might be right, but then again, you might be wrong. You might be wrong, Don.
So what makes Nas the greatest lyricist?
A man with a pen in his hand, it can be great as he want to be.
Yeah,
he can be great as he want to be. A freestyler have to.
I love me some
freestyle,
Nas.
But see, you got to think about it. If I write a story and I bring the story to life, which one you gonna prefer? Somebody talking off the top of their head, or somebody got a story to tell and convince you to believe it?
I like to hear a good story.
Just like I said.
Yeah.
I met a girl named J.Mac while I was chilling at the park on a running track. I flipped right back. Here come J.Mac.
Bars.
While I was eating a Big Mac.
Bars.
See? What you convinced? I'm convincing you. Okay.
Yeah.
Or what I'm saying is, it's called finessing it. Finessing the game. See, like Jadakiss, prime example. He finessed it. He studied it. He wrote it. And he mastered it. That's why I say he's one of the top 5. I mean, being creative is what pull people in. If you're not creative, you're not going to get nobody attention. And that's point blank.
Creativity is the way.
Creativity. What you say, when you write in poetry, what you say? You say things that people can relate to or something to catch their attention.
Metaphorically, and creativity, all of that comes into play when you're writing. And I think that's what we look for when we're looking at entertainment. And I think that's where they do have, they kind of got one up right now in the entertainment world, because I do see a lot of creativity, because anybody that can have a stadium full of like 7,000 people and have them hyped up and not say one word. Shout out to Meg Thee Stallion for shaking her behind and making all them dollars because she didn't say nothing, and they are going crazy. But that show you creativity, you know, like people know how to get these dollars, man.
But then you got people like, okay, people who were slept on. You ever heard of the group called the Lost Boys?
Yes,
Mr. Cheeks. Mr. Cheeks.
Yeah,
very talented. Very talented.
He came out with his flow though.
Nice flow. Now I'm just saying, people like him, they don't get no like real credibility. Yeah. You got people like Ludacris. Very talented.
I love Luda. Shout out to Ludacris.
Very talented. Very talented. T.I., you got
Once upon a time in College Park where they lived life fast and they scared the dark. There was a little fella by the name of Chris. Nobody paid him any mind. No one gave.
See how you remember that? He wants to roll something.
Man, I love Ludacris.
Yeah. But now it's one hits. I mean, these popcorn rappers, I consider them popcorn rappers. You come with one hit and then you ain't got no follow-up.
That's all they need, though. That's all they need.
Come on now.
Lauryn Hill, what Lauryn Hill said? She said all she wanted was to get one hit, be a ghetto superstar. That's all they need.
Ghetto superstar. That is what you are. No,
I'm gonna be honest. Some of these one-hit wonders, I don't really want no more from them because they tried it. They tried more stuff, and it was like, dang, I was just like, I want to remember you how you with this one hit. I want to remember if you gonna go out, don't go out with your one hit. Go out on top. Don't be trying to release more stuff and then it flop. And I'd be like, yo, you should have just quit while you was ahead, big.
Ooh, so it wasn't really. So that means they really wasn't saying nothing to catch your attention.
Well, they did with the one hit. Yeah, you know, it's a few.
I think I would have to have a follow up. And big up to the Fat Boys. God rest their souls.
See, at that point, it's like, you know, that's the difference, and that's a generational difference. Because for me, I want to be entertained. I'm living in the moment. I'm like, okay, that's dope. But you might say something out your lips. The next line be whack, and I'm like, oh, that's whack. I'm done.
Because that wasn't. He didn't really sit there and take it and put some structure to it. That's why the next line might be whack. If he put some structure to it, it got to keep you interested. See, you can't be interested if you ain't got no structure to it.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, everybody who listens to music basically listen to structure.
They want to hear something. Who you think of winning a battle and a freestyle battle between Lil Kim and Nicki Minaj?
They too much of how can I say it? They too much of I need the right word to say. Don say Kim. Kim is skillful.
Call us up, y'all.
Kim was skillful. Nicki is skillful, but then again, they're gonna look at them as in two pretty women. They really care less what they talking about. They're gonna just look at them just like pretty women. You sound a little
sexist right now, Phatz. Now we trying. Everybody not gonna just look at that. I want to see it. I want to be entertained. I want to see a show.
So you think they really gonna give you a show?
Yeah, right they both very. I will say this. Shout out to Kim. Shout out to Nicki because they both are very talented. They both are very talented. They are very sexual beings.
Exactly,
but they are very talented. You know, that's just a part of their act.
Some people gonna really look at them like, "Are you for real? Are you for real?" We just looking at them like how they look.
That's a sign of the times. Call us up, y'all. 929-441-2417. Shout out to all our listeners, Pandora, all across the board. Well, we are talking about hip hop, y'all. We're talking about if hip hop is dead. We are discussing the state of entertainment. What y'all think? Mike said Kim will put them to rest. Man, so I asked the question if Little Kim or Nicki will win in a freestyle battle. We talking about freestyle.
Well, if they go live, I think I would have to give it to Kim. I have to give it to Kim if they go live. I give it to Kim.
Megan and Cardi. Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B.
I mean, Megan and Cardi B. Megan, I have to put my money on Megan because I did hear her
Meg got some
freestyle.
bars lyrically.
That's
Now
what I
I
said.
done
I heard
her
her
do some
freestyle,
stuff now.
and I heard her put it down. So I have to
Yeah.
roll with Megan all the way. Cardi, she gotta say something really that's gonna be impressive. But I'm gonna tell
Cardi
you
is entertaining, though.
who will
She
put
has to
work
entertain.
in. Who will put work in on Megan and Cardi B? I would have to take my hat off to Remy Ma. Remy Ma. Come on now. What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Okay, I got a good battle for you. Remy Ma versus Young M.A. What y'all think, people? What y'all think?
Man,
Hit us up
listen.
and let us know.
I
What you
wanna
think about that,
laugh.
Don? We talking freestyle. We talking bar for bar.
Man, that's
What
tough.
you think? What you think, J.Mac?
I think Remy probably would do something to MA. Because I say that because lyrically, I never really heard Remy back down from nothing lyrically. I haven't heard enough of MA to know, over the years. Like I heard old school Remy, like, ouch. Like when she was with Fat Joe and I'm like, ooh,
no,
what?
You just gotta check Remy
Nasty.
On I think it's Shea 45 and check her freestyling.
She nasty, man.
Yeah, she is nasty. And
MA might be too. I don't know.
I said that'll be a good battle, bar for bar.
I know.
And we talking about live.
Shout out to
all
Remy,
hands
man.
down.
Yeah, MA is dope. I think she could after she get clean and everything. And
I think she could
come back.
I think what it be is when it comes to like stuff like that is, it's not they can't come out with hits. Some people are not constructed to make a whole album. They nice in other fields, but they're not constructed to make a whole album. Because correct. You got Papoose, for instance. Papoose, he's nice. You heard of Papoose,
Shout
right?
out, Pat. Yes.
Shout out to Papoose. He's very lyrically, he's very good at what he do, but he cannot construct the album to basically be commercial.
That's a good point.
See,
he a lyricist though.
You can be a lyricist, but you're not constructed to make an album.
Everybody doesn't have star quality. I think that's what it comes down to. Everyone does not have star quality. It's not something that I think because they create so many people, like turn so many people into stars, that people assume that anybody can do it. And it's a thing. It's a thing about being it's one thing to be a lyricist, but it's another thing to be an entertainer. And it's another thing to just be like very just talented all around. You know what I'm saying? You got people like Usher out here that's messing people up just because he a raw talent. You know, you got people like
I'm
Chris,
gonna have to I agree with you, but I'm gonna tell you another artist that's raw. Chris Brown.
That's what I said. I was like, Chris. That's my man,
Chris. You got Chris. You got Jeremiah. Jeremiah is he's a very good artist, but he's not constructed enough to make a full album that you can sit there and listen to the whole album. Jeremiah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Chris Brown.
Jeremiah can sing his ass off. He can do great on features, but I can't get into a whole album of him back to back. I have made a Jeremiah playlist of all the features that he was on. And I tell you, you can bump all the features that he performed on or sung on, but listening to a whole Jeremiah album, some people just don't have that construction to construct a decent album or a commercial album to entertain the people.
Yeah. Yeah. So we talking about y'all. If y'all just came up, we're talking about the state of entertainment. We're talking about is hip hop dead? And we want to hear from you. 929-441-2417 is our phone number. You can also hit us up via Instagram at Getting to the Focus. We are glad to have you here. We thank you for listening in with us and supporting us. Make sure you go to our YouTube channel as well and subscribe. Subscribe.
Right. So,
Subscribe.
so J-Mac, what you think? When you just say you cruising, you in the car, you just in your mode, you just alone and you riding through the city and you just saying you gonna take a ride in the city. Um, who do you play in your tape deck? Who do you play?
Ooh. Man, I'm gonna say this and then we're gonna I'm gonna say this and we're gonna wrap it up. But let me see. You know, I used to during my drives back and forth to the city, I used to love to listen to I listen to everything, but I like my go-to album for my traveling is American Gangster. I think Jay did a good job on American Gangster. And then if I'm going up there to beef with somebody, like some family or something, and I'm like, I'm ready to argue, and I want to remember that I need to argue when I get there, I got Ether on repeat the whole 6 hours I'm driving up north. Listen, when I get on the turnpike, though, it's DMX all day.
But you know what?
I can't drive on the turnpike unless I'm listening to DMX now.
Okay, that's nothing. Big up to DMX.
Y'all froze. Am I froze or you
yes,
froze?
Ma'am. You.
Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna start wrapping up. Hip hop is not dead. I don't think so. That's my answer to the question, y'all. I thank y'all for tuning in, but I don't think hip hop is dead. I think it's evolved into a game of music that society is growing to accept. I think that we all have the burden to create. We all have the burden to still still teach our younger generations about old school, how it's done, where it comes from, the history of it. But I wouldn't say I wouldn't go as far as to say it's dead. It's not dead. It's dead if we kill it, but we ain't gonna kill it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So
yes, ma'am, J-Fat. Yes, yes, ma'am, J-Mac. Put it like this.
J-Fat.
J-Mac, here's how I go. You have to be a great storyteller to convince the people to buy your music and listen to your music. Without telling a great story, you can't go nowhere. You'll just be a simple rapper that makes mumble or popcorn music. So I advise y'all, when y'all get into this rap game, you have to convince the people by telling them a story. Make them see the vision where you want to take them to. And this is Bklyn Phatz with J.Mac. And this is how we end it.
We out, y'all. Holla back at us next Tuesday.